Pisces, something that's playing for you is slow jams. So look, you could be in a position where it's like you feel like your life in slow motion right now because of something. Oh shit! Come on, Pisces. On the splits, you might have made a decision, and it's like now when you think about the decision you made, you don't see it as rich as you used to. Now you investing, or you may be nurturing something, or you're doing something you actually don't want to do no more because of a choice you made, and that what you're doing actually hurts. Whatever it is, whatever we talking about, now that shit got you in slow jam mode. Now when you go through your day to day, you dragging. You time fly when you having fun. You ain't having a blast right now, Pisces. You feel me? If it's like that, or it's just when you in this environment, when you share a space with this person or these people, or when you communicate in this habit, hobby, it's just you and that, and it's just nothing else matters. If it's like that. And put your foot though. Or that's how somebody feel with you. Somebody listening to somebody in their feelings when it comes to a situation with you, Pisces. If you put somebody in there and you got them listening to slow jams day in, day out when it comes to the space they shared with you because of a choice or decision you made when it came to that. And you know what side of the fence you fall on. So, or you might be listening to slow jams, Pisces. You might be in your fifis. If it's like that, put your foot though. Put your foot though. See, look, you can see a whole lot of riches. Something make you feel good, Pisces. Something make you feel real good. You see, and you can't stop seeing that. Whatever you're aware of, whatever you know about a relationship, friendship, or just something that it's like a hobby you picked up. Don't know, nobody gonna see this. What they don't see what you see in that, but you see that, and you see a whole lot in that. So that's what you're doing. Shit, you get lost in your emotions when it comes to that, just because of the abundance you see in that environment, in that you communicating that, you doing that with him, her, over there, with them, with your family, your friends, whatever we're talking about, or just with yourself. It's a passion you have. You might have just picked this skill up, and it's almost like as soon as you picked it up, a whole world came with it. A whole world of new emotions, new feelings you could celebrate, new awarenesses, new things you see in and coming out of your life, all because you put yourself in a different position. If it's like that, yeah, look, I'm telling you, deep in your feelings. There you go. You came out. You deep in your feelings, Pisces, about something. Something make you feel good, Pisces. Something make you look. I'm telling you, you getting lost in all kinds of visions when it comes to that. You know what we're talking about, though. Better than I know what we're talking about. Again, whether that's I'm telling to the point you might be a little obsessed with that. There's just a little bit. There's just a little. Watch yourself. It's kind of driving you mad, but it's like mad in a good way, just because of what you can see. What you can see. Oh yeah, you holding on. You got a firm grasp on that, whatever that is. Whether that's just an idea that can't nobody shift you out of, you obsessed with that. Whether you want to admit it or not, put your foot. Shit, if it ain't a situation where you dealing with somebody and somebody outside of you obsessed with you because you brought the riches to their life. It don't even gotta be we talking money. It could just be like the energy you expressed and invested in that world. You brought life to their life. And you think you're just gonna up and go? If it's like that, then it's like that. If it ain't a situation where you're obsessed with the wealth a situation or a energy or an environment brings you. The thoughts and ideas you get when you're over there, you don't want to leave that. I'm telling you, might be a little twisted about some shit, Pisces. If it's a solo battle, yes, you obsessed. To the point where it's like your obsession just because of what you can see, it got you, how you communicate. And it's almost like if you ever seen TV or on movies or whatever, it's in someone trying to express themselves to how they feel to someone or something that means a lot, and they just start fucking up all over the place. It's like that. Soon as you get in that environment, it's overwhelming to you to the point where it fucks up how you express your emotions, how you communicate yourself. If it ain't a situation where someone outside you could be expressing some sort of emotion to you and that got you tied to something, it's like Hey, someone could have manipulated you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hustling is on that. Someone hustled you, real fine too. But it's almost like they got you to see something in what they were bringing you, and you may still see something in what they brought you, to the point where you're obsessed with obtaining that promise, that vision, that goal, reaching that point, even though it may be a point that is unreachable. Whatever it is, it makes you feel good knowing that that's the road you're on, type shit. If it's like that, then it's like that. Watch yourself if you're dealing with folk around you and they tugging on your emotional strings, Pisces. If it's like that, then watch yourself. If it ain't a situation where you just stumbling because you see so much out of this and you're so into that, it's hard for you to communicate how you feel about that. So when you do communicate how you feel about that shit just comes scrambled. Hey, put your foot. You just may be in a position where you obsessed, but you not communicating how you feel. Look, I'm telling you, if someone is obsessed, Pisces, it's almost like if you obsessed, then you could be obsessed because some shit ain't going the way you want it to go. And it's like, you have a certain type of vision about this. It's supposed to go like this. If it goes like this, then you could reach this point, but it's not going like that. And because it's not going like that, you're just getting more obsessed with it, whatever it is now. But it's like at the same time, you're not communicating your emotions. You're not expressing how you feel. You're not doing action, but you want a certain action to be, or a certain action to occur. Pisces, listen, if that shit's for you or not, and put your foot. Because if it's all about you, it's like if you are taking action, all your action is, the action you taking, you might as well not do it. You better off not doing what you're doing if you're doing something. Yeah, look, I'm telling you this. The second one is a page in reverse. The first one is a cup in reverse. If you take an action, sit down. You go back to the drawing board. Because you see it to communicate, how you communicating it though, nah, what? You feel me? What? Back to the drawing board with that one. If it ain't a situation where someone outside, they tricked you into seeing a mirage, and you still see the mirage and you lost in that motherfucker. Whole time, look, I'm telling you, you lost, and the whole time, whatever you're lost in trying to obtain is fucking with your communication. Look, the third page. The third one, and it's in reverse like the rest of them. The only two cards, three cards, that's up. 10 of coins, that's the first, that's you, that's what you see. Then we got the devil and the 5 of coins. Whatever you obsessed with is fucking up your world, but you actually think it's getting you to a point of wealth or riches, or you still see this promise that was promised to you. If it's like that, if someone promised you some shit, if you expressed or communicated yourself, or you invested your energy in a certain type of direction, again, something's really fucking your world up, but you don't see that. You see the wealth in a situation. If it's the fact that you want to communicate something in a relationship, let's say it's like you find interest in a partner and you want to dance with them, so to speak. You want to participate and invest in a future with that person or those people. How you bringing yourself to that environment, how you communicating that, your energy, it's like you see the vision, but when it comes out, you're repelling it instead of attracting it, just because of how you communicating yourself. If it's like that. You put in the energy, you put in all the, and it's like you're obsessed with it. Whatever it is, you're obsessed with that. If that's a hobby, a habit, a pattern, or an environment, or a relationship, or a friendship, something you associating yourself with, you can't get out your fucking mind. And that shit, don't gotta be dealing with Scorpio, but you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Aries, a Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, your damn self, and a Gemini. Hey, put your foot though.